Let's talk about the new ViiVa comp plan and what we know, okay? Things you might want to know. ViiVa. There's 4 areas to this compensation plan. Let's start with the first one, which is going to be called Fast Start, okay? So number 1 is Fast Start. Designed to give your new brand partner a way to come in, hit the ground running, and make some extra money, okay? And so what they can do here is make an extra up to 15% their first 30 days, okay? So what will happen is the first 30 days on a Fast Start, so we'll go 30 days. When someone enrolls, and by the way, the new comp plan is going to be effective probably end of February, beginning of March, but I want you to see what's happening so you can start getting your head wrapped around it. Okay, so probably that first week in March is when it actually goes live. Thanks, Bobby, I can't help it. it's a two-edged sword. So Fast Start is going to be the first 30 days that somebody signs up. They can earn 10 to 15%. Here's how it's going to lay out. If someone comes in, and this is for their personal, the volume of the people they enroll, it includes their customers, they can earn, if their volume the first 30 days is 250 CV up to $9.99, they can earn 10%. Right, so if they had 500 CV on the customers and their other members, people they personally enrolled, they're going to make 500 volume, they'd make 10% or $50. You had 1,000, well, up to $9.99, they get 10%. If it is 1,000 CV or higher, the first 30 days, they can earn 15%. So if somebody came in here and busted and did 3,000, basically hitting gold like we have now, they can make 15% of the 3,000. Okay, so what would that be? 10 would be, no. Golly, I'm going blank here. What's 10% of 3,000 be 300, another 5%, another 150. So they can make 450. Bonus, right? Just on a Fast Start. The intent of a Fast Start is to get people up and running, right? It is a Fast Start that happens. It's available for the first 30 days, okay? So that's what we have on Fast Start. You will need to be on an auto ship. Turn that off. That's Joy calling. Doesn't she know I'm doing it live? Obviously not. To be available. Anything less than the 250 is a 0 on the Fast Start, okay? So that's number 1, which is called Fast Start. Number 2, brand new, never saw this before, new to the industry, new to everything. It's called Pay Plus. Pay Plus is a way, well, let's get a little history. Number 1, in a binary, historically, you had to build 2 legs, right? Now, when you come in, you get put on, number 3 is going to be the binary, so we'll start drawing a picture, okay? So let's say this is you, or let's say this is your upline. That's a you for the upline, and your upline, let's say they've got a business going here, and they bring you in here, so this is you, so they're going to put you on one of their legs, right? Historically, you had to place somebody here, somewhere down in this area, and you needed to starting your own leg before you got paid, right? Which is one of the negatives. Here's why. The average person who comes into this industry, the average person only enrolls somewhere between 2.1 to 2.4 or 2.5 people their entire career. Now, to get an average of 2.1, you got people like Joy and I who've enrolled almost 400, and then the majority of people come in and enroll 0 or 1. It was a good idea, they didn't get to work, whatever, right? Not a judgment, just the reality of the numbers. So if the average person, so what we're going to be teaching is when you bring somebody in, if they're coming in brand new, the first person we're going to have them put is going to be on this shared leg with the upline, because if this person, if they had put this person over here and then they decided not to do anything else, this person's an orphan. We don't want orphans. We want people to get the support, right? So if this happens to you and you're up here, tough to support these guys other than just emotionally and verbally. But if they're in your lineage down this way, you can be putting people under them, so it's still helping them, okay? So we're going to be teaching to put your first people here. Now, historically, that has not been met well in the network marketing industry, simply because most people don't enroll more than 2 to 4 people, the average, right? So back here, this is where you put this new person in, okay? This is you up at the top. You put this new person in. I know it's a U, not a Y. So here's what can happen with Pay Plus. Let's say this new person of yours, and let's give them a little bit of color here. So this is the new person. Okay, we'll put an N for new. Let's say they put their first person here, second person here, third person here. Now there may be people in between them that people above them are placing, but they could build on one leg and still get paid under Pay Plus. Pay Plus says we will pay them. You can get paid a team bonus up to 5 levels. I'll show you what this means in a minute. At 5%, a maximum of $1,500 per month. You can get paid $1,500 a month on just one leg. Watch this. Let's say this is the person, they just bring in one person. Okay, one person, that's it. And historically in this industry, they don't make any money because they don't have a second leg. Here's what's happening with them though. Let's say this person does go after the business. Okay, this person, and let's change colors so we can stay clear. This person brings in somebody here, that person, so this person brings them in. How about this person brings somebody in, this person brings someone in, this. So let's say it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels deep in their team, since this person brought in this person who brought in this, it'll pay 5 levels again, up to $1,500, okay, on Pay Plus for just developing one leg. That's unheard. I've never seen this before. But these guys have figured out this. The reason people, number one, fast starts are great. It gets them running. But people, if they're not making money, they're not going to be active. They're going to quit on you. So there is this period of time that people, maybe they only brought in one person. Maybe they brought in this person who's a superstar. They could literally make $1,500 a month, up to $1,500 at $1,500, just for bringing that one person in. That's $18,000 a year for just knowing that person, right? Now, obviously, it'd be smart if they developed their other leg and started making a bunch more, but they could. So this takes out the one big negative on a binary. That is, you don't have to have 2 legs to make money. They're going to pay on that. They're going to pay 5 levels deep, not 5, like this could be, this person could have brought someone down here, right? And in between, maybe this person brought in this person and those couple. So, okay, so this is still this person's lineage all the way down to here. So 5 levels deep, not being paid on other people's people, but on people in their own lineage, get a team bonus of 5% up to $1,500 a month. Never saw that before. Amazing plan, okay? That's called Pay Plus. Pretty cool. Number 3. Number 3 is the binary. We'll make a U here, U there. The binary plays like this. And yes, you've got people developing inside legs to you and all that stuff. Okay, I'm going to keep it simple here though. The binary is going to pay up to, it'll pay 5% up to where both of these legs are equal. And I don't mean equal in people, equal in volume. So the volume here, okay, is going to be the same. Now it may end up being like this. The volume may have to go down here to be the same volume, but they're going to pay 5% on both legs on the same volume, okay? To a maximum of $10,000 a week. Yeah, I said a week. Then you have the right to set up another business center. Here's you, number 2, and you can start building again till you max that out at $10,000 a week. And yes, we'll have people doing that. And then you can set up a third. It doesn't have to be here. It could be over here. There's you 3, right? And you can set up a third that maxes out at $10,000 per week. Okay? That's the binary. Okay? So this is number 3, binary. It pays 5% on both legs up until the volume is equal on both sides. Okay. You have a max of 10,000 per week. You can start a second business center to max out at 10,000 income a week, and then you can set up a third and final income at $10,000 per week. Okay, that is the binary. Let's go to check match. That's not coming clean. Let's see. Ooh. Need that. The final piece is called check match. This is a bonus. Okay, so let's go to number 3 is binary. And number 4 is check match bonus. Got to spell. All right, check match bonus says this is like a unilevel. 1, 2, third level, fourth level, 5th, 6th, 7, 8, 9. It's paying 9 levels deep. Okay. Depending on your rank, and they have 18 ranks, but depending on your rank, you can earn, if your personal CV or commissionable volume is 120 every month, you can earn 5% on the first level, 5% on the second level, make sure those are percentages, 5 on the third, 5 on the fourth, 5 on the fifth, 5 on the sixth. Okay? So much simpler how they set this up. At 120 CV, you can't unlock the 7th, 8th, or 9th. If your CV is 240 or greater, you can double these numbers. You want to double your commission on the bonus? Cool beans, 10%, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, and since you're at 240 CV, if your rank is high enough and you're down into these levels, you can earn 5% here, 5% on level 8, 5% on level 9. And that's less, but at this point, the base of your growth is so wide, you're making a little bit on literally thousands of people, probably in excess of 50 to 100,000 people. 5% can be quite substantial. So this is actually where the biggest money is. Okay, so they've made the check match really simple. These are the levels. So they're actually paying out a total of 75% on the check match bonus. Okay, if you add that up. So that's that. So we have the fast start for 30 days. Somebody coming in here can earn, if their volume that they produce is between 250 and 999 CV, they can earn 10% bonus that month. If their volume is 1,000 or more, they can earn 15. If they came in and they finally hit 1,000, by the way, they have to be on auto ship and they have to have a, I don't have it written down, but they're going to have an order, a personal order of at least probably 120 here to get to the 15. I'm thinking it's going to be 240. Let me do a quick check on that. If I have my paperwork close by, and I absolutely don't. What a pain in the drain. I'll double check on that. But they can increase during the month too to get that extra bonus, to get that 5%. That could be substantial, right? A couple $100 the first month. Absolutely. Your big players, people that are going after it, that's a huge piece. Pay plus, you can get paid on one leg up to $1,500. Never heard of that before in the industry. This will make a massive difference. When people say I don't like binaries, it's because most of them you have to build 2 legs to get paid. This one you can get paid on 1 leg. That's ridiculous. Make sure you bring that up to everybody. Number 3, the binary, you get paid 5% on both legs up to the point that they're the same volume on each side. And then we have this final check match, which you control, and people can decide, hey, I want to get a bigger check. Let me increase my monthly auto ship, and I can get a bigger check. Okay? So those are the 4 pieces that are coming it's going to be that first week in March. It'll be the new ViiVa plan. This is 99% accurate. They're always looking at tweaks to make it better, reasons to have people move forward, reasons to have people increase their sales to get a bigger commission, making sure they're on auto ship. Everything in here is all designed to have people make a decision that would better their final result, not yours as their upline, but their final result. So Pay Plus is in there, which is crazy fun. The binary, and then the check match, they have control of how much they bring in. Okay? That's what I got, guys. That's the overview of the new comp plan that is coming. It's not going to be in effect until first week in March. Okay? So that's what we got so far. Hope that helps, gives you some idea of where this thing is heading. We're excited about this. This is a fabulous comp plan to help drive people here, get people going. The binary has its own built-in get in now before other people do, so you'll be above them. And then the check match. You're in control again of making double your income. Cool beans. Guys, have a great Saturday. We'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.